So clearly, in this album cover, Madeon is being hunted by the predator. Good Faith is the second studio album released by Madeon. I've been enjoying a lot the EDM that's been coming out this year. I have found a lot of pleasant surprises, a lot of it that kind of speaks to me on the more positive side of music, because the beginning of this year was very perplexing. I've come to find a lot of music that brings me up on a more uplifting and positive note. This album has done also that for me. Madeon's style can be a little bit of a shock for any newcomers because vocally, the majority of this album kind of feels like a muffled Kanye West from 808s and Heartbreaks. Now, saying that out loud, maybe half of you are thinking, oh, that might sound kind of ugly. But really, it actually sounds pretty good with the production style that most of these songs have. There can be small moments where some of these songs feel a little congested, whether by the vocals or because of a lack of balance in the production itself. But for the most part, I think that anyone could put this album on and find definitely a few songs in here that are worth putting on repeat, I suppose. While I enjoy most of the elements, there's only 2 songs in here that I really want to highlight. The first of those songs being All My Friends. It's got this 90s oriented kind of production that I kind of feel inside, while also simultaneously making me think of something that Shawn Mendes kind of goes for these days. You have to hear it in order for maybe that to make sense. And on the rare occasion, we do find ourselves with an instrumental song, this one in particular being called Mania. The drums in this song are great. And at the same time, the song's mood kind of creates a sense of anticipation. What is going to happen next as you continue to listen to the song? And another great thing about the album here is that a majority of the songs kind of coincide with each other. It makes sense for each song that progresses onward. The next track, the next track, the next track. Most of it flows really well. As far as major issues with the album, it's just kind of nitpicks here and there. Some being with production, some with adding little bits of creative ideas in there that kind of only hinder the song ever so slightly. It's not like it's a part of it that continues on with the chorus or the verses and things like that. But near the end, the song Heavy with Hoping, that one I don't feel like I personally could get into very well. Also, the very last track, Borealis, is kind of a coin toss, whether I like it or not. It's kind of just half and half. But I honestly think that this album was worth checking out. There is a mood that comes with this album that I wish I could get more out of. Maybe it could have added some extra tracks, or maybe there's just more to this style in other projects that he's been a part of that I would want to go check out. So I have to go find out now. Gee, I have something to look forward to. So after having listened and reviewed this album, with production of 80%, creativity 75%, expression and lyrics 78%, I'm going to give this album a yeah/good. Just those tiny little details hinder it ever so slightly. During the listens that I had with it, I knew that I was going to enjoy it, but I do have to be critical of those elements that do hinder it. So just keeping it real, I guess. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you want to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment, remember to subscribe and follow all the social media for this channel so you can get that yes in your life. See you next time.